Hello everyone, this is Jerry Green with the White Lake Beekeepers, and today I'm going to be doing some hive inspections at my own personal hives in my apiary. So stay tuned and we'll get into them and see how they look. Okay, this first hive is actually a double nuke, also called a Palmer nuke after Michael Palmer. I did a couple splits 2 weeks ago. The side on the right has a queen. The side on the left did not have a queen. So we'll see if they started making one. They should have. So let's take a look and see. Let's start out by giving them both sides a little smoke. Okay, looks like this side over here, looks like they've been doing some work in the top deep. So let's take a look. Give them some more smoke. Basically nothing on that frame. They've drawn out this one a little bit. Now they're drawing this one out quite nice. You can see they actually have some nectar going in these. Same thing with this one. They're drawing it out really well. This one's drawn out a lot. And you see all the nectar that they've placed in it. Now I'm not seeing any activity on this side. Just a few bees and that's about it. Yes, they have not drawn any out at all in this top box. So we'll go ahead and remove both top boxes. Okay. Give both sides some smoke. So if this side has not started making a queen yet, what I will probably do is pull a frame of eggs from another hive to give to them. As you can see, they're bringing in nectar and pollen. But I am not seeing any eggs or larvae. That is heavy. Okay. Well, we have a queen. If you look, she is right there. And she's looking for a place to lay. There's not a lot of places for her to lay right now. So they did do their job and made a queen. So okay. Now let's check the other side and see how they're doing. Okay, you can see all the capped over brood, and there's larvae in there. You can see the larvae right here. Same way on this side. We have another frame of capped over brood and larvae. That is a very good laying pattern. Okay. More capped over brood and larvae. Plus, if you notice right here, I brought in nectar and pollen. Okay. Looks like both sides are doing really well. So let's get them back together and get them closed up and let them keep doing their thing. Get the frames pushed together. Come on, girls. Okay, so looks like our nuke is doing great. All right, on to the next hive. Let's check this one out. Give them some smoke. Now these top two are my honey supers that I put on a couple weeks ago. So I'm just gonna kind of glance down in there for those. It looks like they're actually doing a good job starting to fill those up. Oh, I hate it when the queen excluder gets stuck. And in case you're wondering what I like to do, instead of running two deeps, I like to do a single deep, a medium, and another medium that I leave on year round for all their resources, their honey, and everything that I leave for them. Anything after that is what I usually take. Oh, and as you can see, they have capped over this honey. This may be actually from last year because they didn't get into their stores very much because I fed them with candy boards over the winter. Give them some more smoke. But I also don't put a queen excluder down here, so if the queen wants to get up here and lay, she can. And this has honey, nectar, pollen, just a little bit of everything for them. And as you can see right here, there's also, here's the capped over brood. I see some larvae in there. There's some of their honey. See, there's the capped over brood. Same way over here on this side. So I give her as much room as she wants, typically. So looks like this hive is doing really well. So let's get this one put back together and closed up before they start getting a little aggravated. Because these girls will let you know if they're not happy. So after going through all my hives and everything, they all seem to be doing very well. They're all bringing in nectar and pollen. I did make a split on one, and sometimes that's what you have to do when you're on the fly. You're not expecting to do it, but bees are going to do what they're going to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.